Okay, hey everyone, and welcome to another Class 66 Rocks locomotive review. Now, I haven't actually got the rest of the box of this particular model that I'm going to be taking a look at today, but I have got the base of the box and the foam that it actually come in. This is due to purchasing this particular locomotive from a model railway swap meet. I bought it off somebody who'd bought it online from somewhere. He didn't say where, but it only got this bottom half of the box. So it is by Aithen, so we are looking at a HO scale model. So without further ado, let's take a look at what we've got today then. So, as we can see today, we have a BNSF locomotive. Now, I have been told this is a GP60. I'm not too sure without the top half of the box, but if I am correct, please leave your comments below, as I'm just going off what the guy at the swap meet told me. So what we'll do, we'll take it out of the box. I'll just hold it in a minute. As you can see, there's no holes on the back, so we'll just slowly take it out. I think I might have to take these out first, actually, these foam inserts. I'll just take that off there as well. So, as we can see here, we have the GP60 in BNSF. There was a bit of bubble wrap protecting it as well, so that's a good feature. So we'll start with the front of the locomotive. So as we can see on the front, we have the headlights just at the top of here. I'm not too sure whether these work or not, but if they don't, I will be fitting my own lighting to them. Now the colour scheme is a dark green, as some people I've seen videos of online think it looks like more of a blackish colour, but it is actually dark green. So I just thought to clarify that. So back to the front. So as we can see on the front here, we have the wording Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railway in like a cross shape, surrounded by a circle. As we can see, we have the handrails on the front. You have to be very careful not to break these because they are very, very, very delicate. So as you can see here, that's obviously around the walkway area on the locomotive. And we also have a knuckle coupler just on the front, just there. So, turning the locomotive round to the side now, as we can see, we have the BNSF wording in black running across the orange half of the bodywork just there. And I think, is that the road number on the back? 329. I don't know much about the GP60 actually, so any information would be greatly appreciated, but if you could, please leave your comments below with a bit if you know anything about it at all. As we can see, we've got some steps on the front of the locomotive here, and we've also got a handrail running the length of the locomotive from the front end right up towards the back end. As we can see, there is 4 wheels on either bogie, 4 on there and 4 on the back just here, and we've also got the fuel tank just here. So, turning the locomotive round to the back now, we can see again we have the Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railway logo on the back half of the locomotive, and we also have the headlights on the top of here. As you can see, we have some more handrails going along the walkway rather, and we also have a knuckle couplet just there. Now, the shape of this actually reminds me of a train I saw in a James Bond film, because of obviously how the top of the roof is shaped there. It's like a pointed nose sort of engine looking at it. But like I say, I'm not too well up on the GP60, so any information about what they pulled or why the shape's like this in a particular way, I'd greatly appreciate that. So if you could let me know, thank you. So as we can see again, we also have the steps just here and some more handrails running along the length of the locomotive. So turning the loco to the roof now, as we can see we've got some very nice etched fan grills just here. Moving along, there's some basic areas of detailing on here, but again when we get over to this half of the roof we can see again we've got some etched grills of sorts, but it does add a nice touch to the locomotive overall. Now I'm not too sure what I'm going to be having this locomotive pulling, but it will go into operation once we've moved house, like with all my other locomotives. So I will be filming it at some point, but I'm not too sure when yet. But an update on the house move, actually, we are moving in the new year, as the people who are having our house have now got their mortgage advisor in place. The plan was to move at Christmas, but they'd rather wait just till January. So more information on the house move will follow. But that's it basically, the Aithen GP60 in BNSF livery.